G'day folks, Jim Langs here from FX Charts with the currency outlook for the Finance News Network for Wednesday the 5th of December. It was a pretty steady day really today. The dollar did actually weaken a little bit due really to the concerns over the lack of any progress in the negotiations over how to avoid the fiscal cliff in the States. So the dollar was under pressure all day against most of the currencies. The euro for its part, that received a mild bid tone due to some optimism in Europe over the chances of improved terms over the Greek debt swap deal, and that's seen the euro climb to a high of just over 131, pretty much where it sits at the moment, and it's looking fairly quiet right now, but the underlying bid still seems to be there, and it wouldn't surprise me to see the euro try a little bit higher to 131.5, possibly to 132 in the next couple of days. So that's where the euro is at the moment. It's at 130.95. The dollar yen, that's down at 81.80. It's slowly squeezing some of the short yen positions out of the market, and dollar yen looks as though it could head towards 81.5. The chart indicators are pointing a little bit lower, but that once again, that's fairly quiet. We've got cable at 161, and dollar Swiss is at 92.60. The euro Swiss, that moved a little bit higher today after the Swiss National Bank said it was considering imposing negative interest rates. So that saw the Swissy weaken a little bit. Elsewhere, we've got the Aussie. Well, that's higher after the rate cut yesterday, perversely, but the market was short, and I think there's plenty of interest to buy Aussie on dips. So we're stuck within the 104, 105 range. We've got the GDP numbers later on today. 0.6 and 0.6 quarterly and 3.2 annually are the expected outcome there. But right now it looks as though the Aussie might actually squeeze a little bit hard to try and see what stop losses lie above 105. And we may test the top of the serious support, which is at about 105.60. On the downside, 104 and below looks to be very well bid, and I doubt we're going below there today. The Kiwi, likewise, that's reasonably bid. It's up at 82.40, but it looks to me as though an 82 to 82.70 range will cover it in the session to come. Although once again, the indicators do look mildly positive for slightly further gains. That's really about it today. There's not an awful lot else to report. If you do want to further look into the market, go to the website as usual, www.fxcharts.com.au, and that aside, please just remember that any outlook mentioned here is personal view only and not intended to be used as trading advice. So that's all for today. Have a very good one, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Cheers.